morning, family. I'm stealing from Sean in a number of ways. One, you probably don't recognize me because I hang out with the 8 o'clockers. And secondly, he talked about serving and serving others. As you are aware, it is time for our stewardship campaign. And from the wilds of 8 a.m., I've raised my hand to help lead this campaign. You should all have gotten mail from us this week reminding us that all that you have is more than enough. Through the magic of technology, I am here with you via Zoom. Through the magic of technology, there are QR codes on cards in front of you that allow you to give in the old school way of writing a check or putting cash in the plate, or whether you are on Zoom like me or in Dallas, where I was last week, you still have more than enough opportunity to give. I told a story at 8 o'clock this morning and I showed my phone. Here's my phone. I am a huge fan of the digital universe. It continues to unite us even as we are separate from one another, first through Zoom, through travel, through all the ways that we can be together even when we are not in the same place. I remember the first time I pulled out my phone in church. There was a call to read the gospel. I was in service with my mother and my grandmother at the time. And I pulled out my phone and my grandmother slapped my hand because that's what Southern grandmothers do. And because I was in church and there were too many witnesses for anything else to happen, I said, "Woman, I'm reading the gospel." And then I moved away from her because she would have knocked me over. But my point in telling this story is what you have in your hand is more than enough. Even if your hands are empty, you have the gift of your time. You have the gift of your talent. You certainly have an opportunity to, as I said, go old school and pull paper and change out of your pocket and put it in the communion plate. You can also write a check or give digitally. St. Luke's makes me proud in so many ways. Every time I go past the church and I see the Tony's food truck parked outside, and I've never volunteered for Tony's, I am so proud and so filled because of the work that we do as a community. We feed millions of people meals every year. We have an impact that is bigger than me sitting in my one spot in the 8 o'clock pew at worship and the collective that is here under the sound of my voice. So with Amy Abel, I am proud to lead the stewardship campaign. Email us. We actually have a stewardship email, which is also printed in your leaflet. But give your time, give your talent, give your words of encouragement to one another, give your love, volunteer in the pumpkin patch, do the things that we do that sets us apart as a community of faith. I thank you for your time and your indulgence. I may actually show up at 10 o'clock at one point or another. I know, don't fall over. Thank you for the gift of your patience while I prattle on. I love you. Blessings to you all, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Thank you, Chelle, and you are welcome at 10 o'clock, as is everyone else. Chelle mentioned the pumpkin patch.